Welcome to WILDLIFEx. In this video we are going to talk about top 10 exotic pets. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to WILDLIFEx for future updates. Check out these 10 exotic pets and see where you can get them in the United States. You've come to the right place, if you're looking for anything a little out of the ordinary, for your cat. These 10 exotic pets are legal to own in many parts of the United States, some only require a private ownership license. These unusual animals can make wonderful pets, but make sure you do your homework first. Kappabara. The Kappabara is one of the world's largest rodents, weighing up to 140 pounds, but they are incredibly adorable. They're semi-aquatic creatures, so if you want to foster a Kappabara, you'll need to provide them with access to water so they can swim around. Capybaras can be a difficult pet to keep, despite their cuteness and sweetness. Since they are highly social animals, they do best in groups, so pet owners can avoid having a single capybara. In Texas and Pennsylvania, it is legal to own this semi-aquatic rodent. They are legal in some states but require licenses in others. If you're uncertain, contact your local registry office before bringing a capybara home as a pet. Bearded dragon. The bearded dragon, which originated in Australia, is a common house pet in the United States. They make excellent pets for children because of their relaxed demeanor and ease of upkeep. They can grow to be 2 feet long, so you'll need plenty of room in your home to accommodate them. Despite the fact that they enjoy being kissed and treated, you should still wash your hands thoroughly afterward. In the United States, bearded dragons are legal to own and can be found in most pet shops. Adult bearded dragons are fiercely protective of their territory. As they mature, they develop social hierarchies in which displays of violence and appeasement are commonplace. To defend territory, food supplies, or in competition for a female, a dominant male will adopt a dominant stance, and often prepare for a battle by attacking a male aggressor. Any male who approaches without exhibiting submissive behavior is considered a threat to the territory. Females that do not reciprocate with submissive movements have been known to be attacked by aggressive males. Adult male bearded dragons will bite more aggressively than adult female bearded dragons, and this disparity is linked to larger head measurements. Bearded dragons are native to Australia's deserts and other dry regions, with different species occupying slightly different parts of the continent. They can be found in arid and subtropical woodlands, scrublands, savannas, coastal areas, and the Great Interior Deserts. Their area includes the eastern states' interiors, as well as the eastern half of South Australia and the southeastern Northern Territory. They are semi-arboreal, meaning they can ascend and bask at a high altitude. This is also related to dominance activity and territorial, basking area rivalry. When basking, they can be found on fallen, broken trees, rocky outcrops, and bushes. Serval. Serval cat having a good time in the season, a Leptilurus serval plays with a toy on the lawn. The serval is an extremely beautiful exotic cat from Africa that isn't always a perfect pet for everyone. Ownership of a serval necessitates a distinct attitude than that of a domestic pet. Servals aren't usually violent, but since they're still considered wild, they can be difficult to own. These lovely creatures are affectionate, but they have survival instincts that you might not be able to train. In any case, they can be wonderful companions. Around half of the United States is made up of states where owning a serval is legal. In Nevada, Idaho, Wisconsin, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, and West Virginia, it is legal to own these wild cats without a warrant. In Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Oklahoma, Texas, Arizona, Mississippi, Missouri, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and Maine, you can get a serval license. All other states make it illegal to own one of these large cats. Fennec Fox. Fennec foxes, which are also native to Africa, are the world's tiniest foxes, weighing just around 4 pounds when fully grown. Their behavior is similar to that of a dog and a cat. The Fennec fox is generally playful and energetic like a dog, but it is also independent like a cat, though it does not prefer dog or cat toys. The average lifespan of a Fennec fox is 10 to 15 years, but, like most pets, purchasing one is a long-term investment. Except in Missouri, Minnesota, Nevada, and Washington, it is legal to own a Fennec fox in the United States. Wallaby. Wallabies are sometimes referred to as small kangaroos due to their resemblance to kangaroos. They're extremely common in the wild in Australia, but they're also popular as pets in the United States. Wallabies are a truly unique breed, since they are unlike any other pet you've ever seen. If you're thinking of having a wallaby as a companion, you'll want to do a lot of research first. Since owning a wallaby necessitates a lot of outdoor space, they are illegal to own in many cities. Before deciding to get a wallaby as a pet, check with your state to see if you need to get a license first. Chimpanzee. Chimpanzees, despite their obvious cuteness, can be difficult to keep as pets. A chimp's lifespan can be up to 50 years, so you're committing to raising this wild animal for the rest of your life. A male chimp can weigh up to 150 pounds and is at least twice as powerful as a human. It can be difficult to design an enclosure for your new pet because it must be extremely sturdy. Chimps belong in the wild, but if you're well trained, and have prior experience with primates, you may have a chance. In most states, owning a chimp is illegal, but in a few states, such as Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, or North Dakota, you might be able to get a license to own one. While some states do not have regulations prohibiting the ownership of chimps, you should also check with your state first. Hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are cute, but are they the best pet for you? Hedgehog treatment is close to that of rodents such as hamsters or guinea pigs. A cage, food, water, a hiding spot, and a place to do the business are all necessities. In most states in the United States, owning a hedgehog is legal. While it is still illegal in a few states, Pennsylvania, Hawaii, California, Georgia, and Maine, you might be able to own one with a permit in these states. Hyacinth macaw. Hyacinth macaws can grow up to 40 inches tall, and have a 60-inch wingspan, making them incredibly powerful birds. If you plan to keep this big macaw, you should start training them as soon as possible so they don't harm anyone with their strong beak. They're intelligent birds that enjoy climbing and playing. Despite the fact that you can keep this lovely bird as a pet, there are only 2,500 to 5,000 of them left in the wild. They're pricey, think $10,000 plus, and necessitate a lot of special attention. Most states allow hyacinth macaws as long as they are lawfully purchased, not stolen, or imported, and all necessary paperwork is completed. Chinchilla. The chinchilla belongs to the rodent tribe, but it is unfortunately one of the most destructive. Having a chinchilla necessitates a specific level of knowledge and patience. They dislike being cuddled, but they enjoy running around and playing. They are easily bored, so they will need a large number of fun activities to keep them occupied. Most states do not need a license to own a chinchilla, as long as it is purchased lawfully, not caught in the wild. The chinchilla has the most thick fur of all ground mammals. The sea otter has a thicker coat in the water. The Chincha people of the Andes gave the chinchilla its name because of its thick, velvet-like fur. After being hunted for their ultra-soft fur, chinchillas had become very scarce by the end of the 19th century. Farm-raised chinchillas are currently used in the fur industry for clothes and other accessories. Domestic chinchillas descended from C. lanigera are sometimes kept as pets and are classified as a form of pocket pet. Ball python. Ball pythons are a form of constrictor snake, which means they kill their prey by constricting and suffocating them. They belong to the same snake family as boas. Despite being smaller than boas, pythons can grow to be 3 to 4 feet long, and live for 20 to 30 years on average. You'll need the right enclosure, food, and climate for them, just as you would for most snakes, and many other pets. Ball pythons are illegal to own in Florida, unless you had a permit prior to 2010, New York, Hawaii, and some California cities, which is maybe unsurprising. In most other countries, they're legal to own and don't need a license. Pot-bellied pigs, red foxes, sugar gliders, sluggish loris, and big cats including lions and tigers are among the honorable mentions. Wolves can also be owned with the help of a special permit for wild animals. Do you feel the need for a unique pet that no one else has? Begin with one of these exotic animals, and you'll be the talk of the town. However, make sure you do your homework in your state. Exotic pet ownership is not to be taken lightly. What do you think about this video? Which of the following top 10 exotic pets you find most interesting? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.